Everybody. Today is March 23rd. Still housebound and appreciating the beautiful sunshine outside my window today. Hope you have something good to be grateful for. The reading from the Book of Awakening for March 23rd is Never Knowing Where We Fly. Birds learn how to fly, never knowing where flight will take them. There is a deep and humbling lesson in the way of birds. Their wings grow and stretch and span patches of air, first tentatively and then with confidence. They lift, they pump, they glide, they land. It seems for birds it's the act of flying that is the goal. True, they migrate and seek out food, but when flying, there is a sense that being aloft is their true destination. Unlike birds, we confuse our time on earth again and again with obsessions of where we are going, often to the point that we frustrate and stall our human ability to fly. We frequently tame and hush our need to love, to learn, to know the truth of spirit until we can be assured that our efforts will take us somewhere. All these conditions and hesitation, yes buts, and what ifs turn the human journey upside down, never letting the heart, wing that it is, truly unfold. Yet without consideration or reservation, it is simply the presence of light that stirs birds to sing and lift. They do not understand concepts such as holding back or only investing if the return seems certain. In this, we are the only creatures that seek out guarantees, and in so doing, we snuff the spark that is discovery. Just how often do we cripple ourselves by not letting love, with all its risks, teach us how to fly? How many times do our hearts stall because we won't let the wingspan of our passion open us fully into our gifts? How frequently do we search for a song of guidance that can only come from inside us? I know that over the years, through fear and expectation, my mind has gathered and hoarded places I needed to go. Things I needed to have, selves I needed to be. But here I am, without most of them, the goals and wants all used up in learning how to love. So try as I do to imagine and construct where I'm headed, try as I will to plan and know what this life of feeling means, it is the pulse of what I feel itself that lifts me into spirit. In truth, wings don't grow any differently to fit south or east or west. And our lives, no matter how we train ourselves, are more fundamental than any direction of worldly ambition. We, like the birds, are meant to fly and sing. That's all. And all our plans and schemes are twigs of nests that once outgrown, we leave. Meditate on some desire you have hesitated to give life to. It might be your want to dance or play the piano, or an impulse to travel somewhere that is calling you, or the urge to get to know someone, even yourself. Breathe, letting the feeling rise unencumbered. Breathe and focus on your hesitation. It might stem from a fear of failure or rejection, or fear of the unknown. Breathe through your hesitation, knowing that just as wings can only fly if they flap, your ability to live deep things to be in relation to other life will grow only if you try. And I think that fear has held me back on so many levels. Fear of all those things. Fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of perfection, fear of being embarrassed and sounding dumb or not acting like, not knowing enough or not being smart enough. And I think when I live in those places, I can totally see how you're confined and you're held back. You're like a bird in a cage, right? And the cage is made by ourselves and it's imaginary. So what is the point of it? Why do we do this to ourselves? And it's all the shoulds and the what ifs and the buts and the expectations of when I graduate, I will. When I do this, I will. How about what am I doing now? Eckhart Tolle and the Power of Now. All this stuff, when I am reminded of that and I am reminded to stay here now, it's a lot easier. And then the creativity and the places that make my heart sing are a lot easier to be in. I give myself more permission. And right now is such a wild time. We're all forced to do things differently. The whole world is forced to slow down. And I mean, I encourage you all to do this. I encourage you to find one thing a day where you, even only if you spend 10 minutes, just 10 minutes on something, like something creative, something that makes you happy, something that is is not important, that you don't have to do. It's not laundry, it's not cleaning out drawers. Something that you do just for the sake of doing it. I encourage you, I implore you, you have the time now. You do. So do it. Spend some time with yourself, finding what is fun. I actually have this challenge, this free challenge I did a month ago, and it's finding your superpower, and it talks all about what you're good at. And what I discovered when I did these activities was that what I'm good at is I'm good at listening, and I'm good at loving and learning, and I'm good at being flexible, right? So these are things that aren't, I'm not good at, what's the word? Why do I want to say typing? That's hilarious. I actually am good at typing. But the bottom line is most of these things that are our superpowers, that make our heart sing, are not things that we do. They're these intangible. They're bigger than us, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words quite as well as Mark Nepo does from the Book of Awakening, but something to think about. And I encourage you to do something fun for yourself. Fun for no reason. Not because you have to, not because you should, just because it's fun. And that is all I have. I hope you're doing beautifully and hanging in there, and I hope you're well, and I hope you're being safe and kind, and I hope you're being kind to yourself, and I hope you're being kind to the others around you, because we only get one chance at this stuff, this life thing. So we might as well have fun while we're doing it. Much love to you. Be well. Namaste.